Live. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little late this morning. That was a Wind Scene from Chrono Trigger by Yasunori Mitsuda. Whoops. Happy February 11th, everybody. It's Wednesday. That was from Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is like one of the best, most well-liked video game soundtracks of all time there. It's also... It was by Yasunori Mitsuda, that guy, and he's also known for Xenoblade, and he worked on a Mario Party game, so not known for much, but Chrono Trigger is so well known. I guess it also had some help from the Final Fantasy guy, Yonobu Yomutsu. Anyway, I'm back from Woodstock, Illinois. Make sure my sound, I feel like the music's a little loud this morning. We went on a little vacation to Woodstock, Illinois last week, visited the site where they filmed the movie Groundhog Day. But I'm back. Gonna be a great show today. I have a lot of pretty laid-back music I'm looking forward to. I think next week we're finally gonna get Troy Rigdon on the show. We can have a little guest spot while we go through the set list in the morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm happy to be back. I'll talk a little about the sites that we saw. I saw this pamphlet here from Woodstock, Illinois. They really embraced the fact that the movie Groundhog Day was filmed there. They have placards all over from the different scenes that were filmed. I think like 15 landmarks there. Anyway. And there's the end of Dargolan's little background music there. So we're going to start the show today with, I got some piano tracks. Starting with, and I usually don't play anything with lyrics, but this one slipped through the cracks. This is from that game To the Moon with a great soundtrack by Kan Our Gao, and it has some lyrics from a woman, Laura Shigehara. And then I'm just going to let it play into the next couple of tracks here. Little Goth from Celeste by Lena Raine, and Family from Super Mario Galaxy. Get into some music this morning. It's just a glitch on my end, excuse me.
Short steps, deep breath, everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me, then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me, then
Some nice relaxing tracks to start the morning slow today. I'm still kind of acclimating back. It was a hectic week. That last song was Family from Super Mario Galaxy from Koji Kondo and Mahito Yokota. And I enjoyed Mojito yesterday. My wife and I stopped at a Thai bistro after getting back into town, after dropping off the rental to kind of celebrate being back from vacation there. It was a heavy week leading up to it, so nice to have a little relaxing Wednesday today to acclimate back. We're going to keep that slow theme going. I have a track from Minecraft and a track from this game Grizz that we played couple weeks ago, a different track from, but this is Sweden from Minecraft by Daniel Rosenfeld. And that was Debris from Grizz by, it's a band, actually. It's called Berlinist. It's a Barcelona band that did the soundtrack for this 2D puzzle platformer game Grizz. That's what we were just listening to. Next, I have about 15 minutes of some more woodsy tracks, starting with Spike Rug from The Witcher 3. This is by Marcin Prybawowicz. It's a very foreign name. Let's check it out. And that second track here was Einon Zur's Elves at the Mercy of Men from Dragon Age Origins. And Einon Zur is that Israeli-American composer from a few weeks ago. We played a lot of his tracks, including him playing his own tracks on the piano. He's got a lot of great tracks. I was reading this pamphlet here because I just returned from Woodstock, Illinois, where they filmed the movie Groundhog Day. And they really take a lot of pride in this. I just wanted to read this little paragraph here. They take themselves a little... I couldn't believe how they... this week that we visited was right after the week of Groundhog Day. The week of Groundhog Day, they get about 4,000 visitors. So, some of the locals did give us the stink eye. They were tired of the tourists. But generally, it seemed pretty well embraced. It was a big tourist town, besides just Groundhog Day. This first paragraph here. The ancient legend of Groundhog Day, rooted in European folklore, foretells that if a groundhog spots its shadow upon emerging from its den, winter will stretch on for 6 more chilly weeks. For over a century, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania held the title for the most famous Groundhog Day celebration, until a twist of Hollywood fate turned the spotlight onto Woodstock, Illinois. I don't think a lot of people even know that Woodstock, Illinois is where they filmed Groundhog Day. I was telling people, I'm going to Woodstock, Illinois. They say, why are you going to Woodstock, Illinois? I say, oh, that's where they filmed Groundhog Day. People would say, oh, I didn't know that. I say, yeah, they have their own whole groundhog celebration. It's a big deal. And I'm in Iowa. We're pretty close. But anyway, going on to this next track is from Skyrim. I want to listen to some of my boy Jeremy Soule. Speaking of Iowa, he's from Keokuk, Iowa originally. Jeremy Soule, Skyrim, and Oblivion. This next one is Kind's Peace from Skyrim. That was Kind's Peace from Skyrim by Jeremy Soule. And I have another Jeremy Soule track here, King and Country from Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls. And I know Jeremy Soule had these allegations in 2019, so he's a bit on the outs these days. But as somebody can correct me, as far as I read, it seems like he was only accused of verbal abuse, which these days, anybody only accused of verbal abuse is probably okay. We got a lot of scarier things to worry about. King and Country by Oblivion, or from Oblivion, Jeremy Soule. King and Country from Oblivion. Oh, I never changed the song information there. Either way, it was Jeremy Soule. So I get a trivia question here. Happy Wednesday, by the way, everybody. We're about midway through the show. Got a lot of great tracks on the latter half of the show here. Starting with 3 from Final Fantasy VIII, all by Nobuo Uematsu. And while we go through those, I want you to be thinking about this trivia question here. This is a fan favorite, these trivia questions in the middle of the show. Maybe I'd like to add some more segments. Give it some thought here. But this week's trivia question, 1 in 5 of us have no idea if our car has this. What is it? According to a survey, 1 in 5 of us have no idea if our car has this. What is it? This first track here is Fisherman's Horizon, all from Final Fantasy VIII. That was Fisherman's Horizon. This next one is Balam Garden, Final Fantasy VIII, Nobu Uematsu. According to a new survey, 1 in 5 of us have no idea if our car has this. What is it? Balam Garden. Balam Garden, and then finally, Final Fantasy VIII, The Oath. According to a new survey, 1 in 5 of us have no idea if our car has this. What is it? The Oath. 1 in 5 of us have no idea if our car has this. Spare tire. We're going to get into some Twilight Princess here. Lake Hylia from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And I think it's the first one, if I'm not mistaken, that's not directly composed by Koji Kondo. This is composed by Toru Minegishi. And Koji Kondo is just the supervising director on the soundtrack. Lake Hylia. That was Lake Hylia from Twilight Princess, Toru Minegishi. And next, I got a couple tracks we'll play back to back. I picked some scarier music, I guess. It was scarier games. This is The Last of Us Part 2, It Can't Be Last. And then I have a track from Silent Hill. This first one here, Gustavo Santa Lulala. Promise of the Forgotten from Silent Hill 2, that horror game. That was from Akira Yamaoka. Akira Yamaoka. And he composed the music for basically all the Silent Hill games, a few of the movies, and other projects, including Persona 4. Only 3 tracks left this morning. The next track is called Travelers from Outer Wilds. And then I have a track from the game Heavy Rain. The song's called Before the Storm, and it's by Normand Corbeil, who is a Canadian composer who only had a few projects. He was middle-aged, but he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2012, and he died in January of 2013, the age of 56. But first, we'll listen to Travelers from Andrew Prallo. Before the Storm, Heavy Rain, Norman Corbeil. The last track that I have here is a big main theme. It's an 8-minute main theme from a game I've never heard of, Outer Worlds, The Outer Worlds, and the soundtrack's by Justin E. Bell. And I think I'll be picking another couple of tracks from this game next week. The Outer Worlds, Justin E. Bell's Hope, the title theme. Hope from The Outer Worlds by Justin E. Bell. Oh, there's a lot more playing here. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy February 11th. It's going to be a great day. If you watch the Super Bowl, I hope your team won. Valentine's Day is coming up. Hope you're prepared. Excuse me. I'm going to try to go as long as I can without finding out who won the Super Bowl. I made it this far. All right. Well, have a great Wednesday, everybody. I enjoyed today's track list. Another episode next week, and then I'll have a pre-recorded drive time for my surgery. Have a great day, everybody. Drive safe, drive hard.